Hey everybody, this is the Charles Lowe Show. If you remember that time Kurt Warner was at the quarterback, the let the throw did at that point. He just disintegrated the defense. While he was in St. Louis and in his career, and the Arizona Cardinals later in his career, and tell you what's going to happen. If Kurt Warner's retired and left the game, I'll tell you what's happening. Postseason. Give me one reason that postseason is of his favorite. Tell you what, 9-4 in postseason altogether. 1-2 in the Super Bowl. 1-2 in Super Bowl play. Remember, 2-1 in the wild card round, and undefeated in the NFC Championship, but the divisional playoff they took a loss in the Superdome against the Saints. Remember, he is 9-4, 3-0 in the NFC Championship game. And 2-1 added up together. 3-1 added up together. It's 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus. You're right. 3-1 in divisional playoff game. And ironically, did all 3 Super Bowl records, he owns the top 3. Whoever catches the top 3, remember, he owns all 3 in the Super Bowl records, all time, no question. Over 380 yards passing and averaging out. That man is explosive. He couldn't even think about it, especially using clutch situations. So, if in the morning, the early show, I'll tell you what, Harry Smith, Megan Rodriguez, and the rest of the gang, give it a good show. And I tell you what, you can ask me in the interview in the future about the greatest quarterback, Kurt Warner, and look back on the greatest game I ever remember. The greatest game I ever remember in my lifetime. Not only 3 of these in postseason in the Super Bowl, but the wild card round. Especially with the Super Bowl 34, to put shredded on Tennessee defense at 414 yards passing. That's a Super Bowl record. Far easily. And I remember Super Bowl 34 at the Georgia Dome against the underdog Tennessee Titans. I remember the Super Bowl pretty well. And they've been looked back in my lifetime, so ask me anytime to comment me at Charles Lowe Show on YouTube. The great receivers, the great quarterback Kurt Warner pondering the retirement. If Harry, Maggie, to give it a comment on the Super Bowl, the comment of Kurt Warner's retirement pending, keep up the good show. Thank you. Hit me and let me know. Thank you. I'll be in there in the future. Thank you.
It was a good portion of our best scorers.